What is the best piece of business advice that you would give to someone who is new to your industry or to your company? For me, the best piece of business advice that I could share with anyone is that relationships are everything. And most people at work, I clearly understand why they have the feeling that they are there to work their 8, get their check, punch their clock, and go home and spend time with their family and enjoy their house. I get that 100%, that feeling. But if you're interested long-term in being able to advance yourself in your company or other companies, and you want to network, you want to level up, you want to build in your career, relationships are the most important thing. A good way to look at this that I've found to be very true in my career is that if you have a good relationship with someone, you can fix anything. If you have a bad relationship with someone, you won't be able to fix anything. So it doesn't matter what the problem is. If that person has a good perception of you, thinks that you are an intelligent and hardworking human being that is well intended, you can work through any type of problem. If that person you're not connected to, or they think that you're ill-intended, that you don't have capability, that you're not hardworking, that you don't care about your business, nothing you can say or do in that moment is going to be able to turn around that perception. Now, you might be able to turn around that perception long term, and a lot of people might say, well, my boss has this perception, or this person I work with at this company has this perception, and there was nothing I can do. And that happens as well. None of us are perfect in this relationship game. However, sales are made incredibly easy by having a good and constant relationship with the other party, the client that you're trying to sell something to. Marketing is incredibly useful to have great relationships and great partnerships so that you can get things out and get them done quickly. Being able to get anything done in business contractually or that requires any form of trust, which is almost everything in business, is going to require you to have a great relationship. Now, other people might say that it's their technical skill. They might say that it's their ability to accept change and be able to adapt to problems. But all of those things ultimately are going to come down to human interaction, which is why I feel that building the relationship with people is the most important thing. Then if that's the case, then the natural question comes, how do you build relationships with people? Now, there's great books on this, like How to Win Friends and Influence People, but the real truth underlying is if you take a genuine interest in other people, ask them questions and listen to the responses, and take the time to get to know them and to get to know what is important to them, every other interaction after that will be easy. Now, if you already know people at your company and you feel that you're not connected to them, you can still go through that process with small incremental changes. Talking to them at the water cooler, at the coffee pot, in the lunchroom, taking the time to talk to people, to get to know them, to find out where they're at on projects, to ask genuine questions, and to intently listen to what they say will start to build relationships with people. So, everybody has their favorite skill that gets them by at work, and it's usually something that's a natural strength for them. If it's not relationships for you, I'd be interested in hearing what you think is the most important skill at work to getting ahead. Let me know your thoughts.